Amy, now weather a big factor today on the eve of the championship. What should we know?
Hey there, Damon. Well, thunderstorms were in the forecast and the whole week leading up to the Chevron Championship. And as expected, they showed up here this morning at 9:30 a.m. local time. They blew the horn here, telling players they needed to get off the course due to inclement weather in the area. And then it was at 12:15 that they got another update and finally got the go-ahead to be able to head back out to the golf course. Now, as I made my way from the TV compound to our position where we are now here, just outside the clubhouse, there was quite a bit of standing water that was already accumulating across the club at Carlton Woods. You can see in some of the images here some of the water, particularly in the fairway at 18 and just in front of the green at 18 as well. Now, we are currently between bands right now. The sun's actually popped out a little bit, but we're expected over the course of the day to receive half an inch to an inch of rain here, and more storms are expected here this afternoon. Now, the forecast is expected to improve over the next couple of days. Now, there's a chance of afternoon thunderstorms Thursday and Friday, with more rain expected, up to potentially another half inch of rain. But Saturday and Sunday look pretty good at the moment, relatively clear. But the course was already pretty soggy to begin with, already playing quite long from what players were saying. So with all this additional rain that we received today and more rain in the forecast for potentially the next 2 days, it's going to play that much longer.
Amy, we've just been having a conversation here about, obviously, Rory McIlroy completing the career Grand Slam. That should be a conversation usually at almost every major championship. Is it a conversation at the Chevron this week? Because it's a little more complicated on the LPGA Tour in terms of what is a Grand Slam.
Yeah, Rory McIlroy actually teased all of us in the media that we'd have nothing to talk about now that he accomplished the career Grand Slam. And on the flip side, we have heard little to nothing about the two players that are in the field here this week at the Chevron Championship that can get it done. Now, that said, there is a little bit of a different definition here in terms of what the LPGA considers when determining whether someone has achieved the career Grand Slam. So let's break it down for you. The LPGA has 5 major championships, but in terms of achieving the career Grand Slam, their definition states that a player needs to have completed 4 different major championships. If a player were to complete and win all 5 different major championships, they would deem that having achieved this super career Grand Slam. So coming into this week's Chevron Championship, Anna Nordquist and Inji Chun both have a chance to complete the career Grand Slam according to the LPGA's definition, because they've already won 3 different major championships and would just need to win here on Sunday to complete that. Now, the LPGA says that they currently recognize 7 players as having completed the career Grand Slam. The last to do it was in B Park back in 2015. There are a total of 4 active players on the LPGA that can complete the career Grand Slam this season. You already heard about Nordquist and Chun. Also, Lydia Ko and Yanni Sen could also complete the career Grand Slam this year, but they already won here at the Chevron Championship, so they can't get it done here this week. And there remains only one player who has accomplished the super career Grand Slam, and that is Kari Webb.